Alright, we shall just start. Yeah, what is up, everybody? Car, Mathene, what is up? Okay, so the timer wasn't working, so let's just start, man. Alright, so today let's take a look into the Huang, the new commander. And let's try to crack the code. I'm still being a little bit confused about his kit, but open with, can I? Oh no, it doesn't work. Oh. Yo, Chuck, what is up, man? How goes everything? Everything is going great. Let's try to crack the code of this new commander today. I wonder if I share the screen like this, you guys can see. Oh, give me a second. How about... Yeah. Okay. Let me try to share this. No capture. All right, so I think we will get our clue from here. This analysis will help me a lot, even if I'll max this commander anyways. Yeah, man, as usual, we are gonna be doing the commander pair mathematics video on new commanders, but today let us try to understand how this guy is working. Can I? Let's make this big. Let me bring myself. Okay, so before we do this, yeah, there we go. Okay, first off, let's try to understand. No, not let's try to understand, but let us calculate what is the maximum rage that he is consuming per second. And from there, we need to find clues. Okay, because looking at this, look at this. Boom, cast skill 1, 2, 3, 4. He is casting his skill like 4 seconds. Where is, like, does that mean because he is consuming rage, there's no rage cap? And you guys also noted that the troops that we see here is not really attacking target. Let's see. Yeah, we can find many clues from here. This video explains everything so well. Yeah, so first of all, in this video, we are seeing that this guy is like, can I? Yeah, repeat one time. Give me a second. Yeah. We can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no white number. That's first. So let us put down the clues here, okay? We shall do some detective work today. So first clues. First of all, no white damage. Why is it so weird? There you go. Second clue. Oh gosh. Okay. Second clue is that he casted his skill in 4 seconds. That means he was consuming rage at least around 250 rage to what is that? Yeah, around 250 rage. Why this is looking so weird, man? Give me a second. He was consuming rage at least 250 per second. All right. So this is the second clue that we have. Those red numbers is dot. He's attacking one target, only one counterattack. All other troops take skill damage but aren't hitting. Yes, indeed, right? In 4 seconds, while hitting only one target. Let me just put this here. He was consuming rage at 250 rage per second at least, right? So this is the second clue that we need to watch out. What else? Cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, around 200. Like around, yeah. Each second, one piece of bar is getting filled, right? Man, this is... So the second clue, I mean, the fourth clue that we can see is that a secondary commander casts skill anyways, right? Even if it's rage consumed. So here are the clues that we have found from the video. Did I miss anything? No music, by the way, because we are playing this. We are taking white damage, but we're not doing any white damage. They are taking a lot of... Gosh darn, that's a lot of damage, but it's very, very small numbers. Those big numbers that we see here is Zhuge. So also there's fifth clue is that the his range is actually same as Zhuge and Weishi. Look at this. They intentionally put troops right at the edge of Zhuge. Look at this. And this guy is still getting damaged. Okay, so that's another clue. Fifth clue is his AoE range is same as ZL and YSG. Which is quite good, man. Which is good. Is it circular? Is it circular? His troop is facing this way, but still hitting the guy behind. So this is... So we don't really have the range indicator when he casts his skill, but you know, his troop is facing this way. and still hitting the guy behind, so we can also see that he is a circular AoE. Circular AoE. His damage is damage over time, just like Sargon. Is it? Okay, so gains eternal effect for 10 seconds whenever their troop deals direct damage with basic attack via the Iron Pierce Bronze skill. Okay, it deals 60% of the damage up to 5. Oh, okay, so also, by the way, so this means again, we just talked about in I think yesterday's stream that 5 other nearby enemies, right? So basically he can hit 7 targets. No, 6 target. 1 plus 5 AoE. And I think today I was watching Akina's video, and this is 6 target because it says 6 states bow to 1 emperor, right? Akina stated this. So yeah, total like potential we can hit 6 different targets. That means that the expertise skill is also gonna let us gain like at least 75 rage. It's gonna depend on their RNG. There's gonna be RNG factor. At least 75 rage drained. And also if we are hitting like 6 targets, it's gonna be 90 rage drained total. Alright, so these are the... let me put on some music now. Music player. There you go. These are the clues. Now, here's another stuff that we need to do. Okay, total rage consumed per second. Let's try to find the total rage consumed per second. Okay, so we are doing this step by step and trying to, you know, put the puzzle one by one and trying to figure out this commander. Because this commander is not yet here, we cannot really see it in actual report, but let's see, man. Let me read chat. There's no limit on AoE, seems like. He can hit more than 5-6. Is like Sargon is like Ramses. It's not like Sargon, it's like Ramses. In duel he's gonna be bad, in ball fight he's gonna be good. Oh, we also need to calculate the DPS per second. Okay, so one thing that we can do is let's figure out how the rage is working. Let's try to figure out, okay? And then what we can do is we can try to calculate the DPS versus like commander like a Zugalian. Okay, so we can do that. And we can kind of get a rough idea as like, compared to Zugalian, this commander is doing more damage or less damage. We can also do that. But let's try to calculate this total rage consumed, because with this we can kind of find the rage cycle. How many seconds? In the video he was casting his skill every 4 seconds, which is just unbelievable. 4 seconds, okay, 4 seconds, that is just unbelievable. So let's try to figure out how that works. I might yap with myself a little bit too much here, but you guys can just send chat. I'll try to read it. So the first skill is, you know, doing 60% of the damage, blah blah blah. Okay, so this, you know, we are utilizing this Iron Piercer Bronze. So here is one skill that we are spending rage. Iron Pierces Bronze. Okay. Let's just put it second skill. The second skill is consuming 100 rage per second. or per turn. Okay, it's same. Whenever just troop launches basic attack, it spends 100 rage. One trigger without sufficient rage to convert the damage into direct damage. The direct damage is equal to 100% of their troop's basic attack damage factor, which is 200. And we are also gaining 20% march speed, 30% defense, and if their troop contains only archer, 20% HP. So this guy is quite tanky. We do not have attack stat, but he is like super tanky. All right. Anything here? Valor, Best, Despair. We are gaining 500 rage upon entering combat. I think we should like note this. Third skill, 500 rage entering combat. I think we should just put this here. Their troop takes 10% less normal damage. Okay. Whenever the troop takes direct damage, smite damage, or combo attack damage with the 300 plus damage factor, it's gonna happen quite a lot on open field. It spends 40 rage. One trigger without sufficient rage to reduce the spending 40 rage to reduce the damage by 40% can trigger total of 6 times per second. Oh gosh. Okay, so that means 240 rage, right? Give me a second. So third skill. Third skill. 40 rage x 6 times per might combo it. Six times per second. Each enemy troop can only trigger the effect once per second. Okay, so but then in the video, let me check out the video. So in the video, I don't really see red numbers on us. Let me play that again. Yeah. All right, look at this. I don't see red numbers on us. It's just white numbers, and we are just casting our skill like non-stop. This is... What's going on, man? This is... So that means that we are not really triggering the third skill, right? We are not reducing the damage, and we are not consuming extra rage. Let me put on some music. I don't think there's cap, man. I don't think there's like 220 cap or something. There's no cap. Like, if this guy happens to consume 1000 rage in one turn, he's gonna cast his skill. I think that the 500 rage is for him to kind of get started, kind of like starting an engine with gas. Yes. When will he be released? Soon enough, I think, maybe in July. Because he is hitting, not getting attacked. Yeah, on open field, those 5 enemies are sitting on the map. Ah! Yo, that could be a good point. So they are trying to showcase what's happening on open field. That is insane! On open field, you're not getting attacked, but you're just attacking and then you're casting your skill every 4 turns. What is that? This third skill... wasn't triggered in the vid. Insane. Where is the extra 150 rage consumed coming from? Okay, so we understand this. Okay. Insanity, insane. What is this? Thunder shakes the earth. Wait. So we just need to see the expertise version here, because the expertise version is enhanced thunder shakes the earth, right? So if this commander troop is in the field and has been outside of your city for at least 10 seconds, it gains Eternal Emperor effect. This is Iron Pierce spawns 1 conquers 6 and Valor best disperse. So this is a new effect. Whenever it enters combat, can trigger once every 60 seconds. Once every 1 minute, right? So whenever their troop deals direct damage with Iron Piercing, Bronze, or Eternal Emperor effect, which can happen right away, because we are starting with 500 extra rage right away, right? So we are gonna be doing Iron Piercing, Bronze right away. So whenever you touch enemy, this is gonna proc right away. So this is gonna be proccing right away. It spends 25 rage to deal extra damage to all targets. What does this mean, to all targets? So the current, let's say Iron Priestess Bronze is hitting 1 enemy, right? And then 1 Conquer 6 is 5 other targets. So whenever we enter combat, this effect is getting triggered. And then we are also gaining 500 rage. And then because we are hitting 1 target, we are spending 25 rage. But once the 1 Conquers or 6 gets casted and we start hitting multiple enemies, we are gonna be spending more rage. I think that is what happened in the video. I see. Tricky Lilith, 4th skill. That is what happened. So with 25 rage per second, with 2nd skill, right? With 1 target. And then if our 1st skill triggers, it's going to be 25 multiplied by 6. Because it's 5 other targets, we are hitting 6 targets. I think it's 5 other targets means there's 5 other targets nearby, so it's not gonna hit the main target. I see. I think that might be the case. Okay, so 25. We cracked the code, guys. 25 x 6 target equals 150 rage. Rage per second for 6 targets. I think we cracked the code why the guy was casting his skill every 4 seconds, because first so in the video this 3rd skill was not working, right? Because the target wasn't attacking back, so we are not really hitting smite or combo damage. But still we were casting our skill every 4 seconds. That means 2nd skill. So basically we were doing combination of 2nd skill plus 4th skill. And that is exactly 250 rage per second. Exactly 250 rage per second. Yeah. So wait a second. Okay, so oh my. All right. So the maximum. Okay, the maximum rage spent per second can go up to 250, right? And then look at this. The third skill wasn't proccing, so let's just say third skill procced. So that is 40 plus 6 is 250, 240 rage, 590. No, 490. What am I thinking? So that means maximum potential cast time is 3 seconds. Oh my goodness, what the hell is this? Not 2 seconds, but 3 seconds. Maximum potential cast time is 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, you are just bombing everything. But this is not gonna happen. Okay, so here's the thing. So because our maximum potential time is 3 seconds, we can calculate how many of these we can get for minimum third skill to proc, right? So in order to cast our skill every 3 seconds, we have to be spending 340 rage in order to cast every 3 seconds. Okay, so cast, I mean, going down to 3 seconds doesn't really make sense, because you do have that internal 1 second of cooldown when you are casting his skill, right? So 4 seconds, reaching 4 seconds is actually the cap. In order to cast every skill every 3 seconds, needs to consume rage 340 per second, which is 250 rage, right? Second and fourth skill plus 90 means 3 getting hit by 4x3. So third skill has to, we can like get hit by 3x3. But again, however, due to internal 1 second PD of casting skill, it's never gonna go down to 3 seconds. Fastest possible cycle is 4 seconds. Right? Do you guys agree? If this is the case, he needs crazy too much. Oh my goodness, tested by me, you are cooking. You are cooking. Felix, you still skipping archers like you told me so. Yes, man, I don't have a choice because I do not have golden heads. So I don't have golden heads for the new commander. However, I am still gonna be unlocking him and still gonna be maxing him in terms of levels, and I'm gonna be using him for chain farming barbs. That's what I'm gonna be doing, man. But I just don't have golden heads. You're forgetting about the vampire. So yeah, I mean here we are. So here we are calculating rage cons consumption calculation. Okay, so here we are calculating rage consumption. Now, here rage gain consumption. Let's calculate how much rage we are gonna be gaining here. Let me just do this a little bit like how can I do this? Rage consumption. Let's make it nice to see. Okay, there you go. We have close. Now here we are gonna take a look into the rage gain, not rage gain consumption. What am I writing? Rage gain calculation. Okay. Here we are taking a look into the rage gain. Ah, that's too bright. There we go. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can do the same here. Now, basic attack 86 rage. I think we are still gonna generate 86 rage from basic attack. I still think, even if we are converting our attacks, right? So what's gonna happen is that, but we are not too sure. We're not too sure, but he has to generate the 86 rage from the basic attack, right? Otherwise, he would have no ways of generating rage in order to, you know, cover this rage consumption. Again, here we have a limit of 220 rage per second limit, right? So that means, you know, casting our skill every 4 seconds right here, because we are consuming 250 rage per second. It's not gonna happen all the time. Let me just write here, because rage gain cap is 220. Casting skill every 4 seconds is not going to happen all the time. All right, but we gotta calculate that extra 500 rage, right? But we have extra 500 rage upon entering combat. Okay. Now, basic attack 86 rage, and then we do have the talents. Let me get the names for that talent. I'm gonna read the chat really soon. So, yeah, Burning Blood. That's Burning Blood, and then we have Razor Sharp. So here we have total 19 rage. BB and RS 18 rage, not 19, 18. Why my brain is not like my brain to connection with my speech is not functioning correctly. I'm thinking the correct number, but I'm saying the wrong number right now. Zavarudo says as a base 90 from training. But let's see. We have to be very careful. Iron Piercer or Eternal Effect, right? So 20. Wait, no, 15 rage upon entering combat because we are draining rage. Because we're draining rage and we are only hitting one target, right? We haven't casted our skill. After casting skill, it's 90 rage. Per second. So free skill cast total is, what is that? Plus 86, plus 18, plus 15. 119. Post skill cast total is 86 plus 18 plus 90. 194. But also we have to consider the rejuvenate, right? So 60 rage here. Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. Wait, did I just read it wrong? Rejuvenate. I always mess this up, man. Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. 60 rage 2 times. Not 2 tomes. My gosh, why am I making these kind of mistakes? 2 times. Right? So we are gonna be hitting our skill cap. So it's gonna be like something like this. We do have the rage simulation here, okay? Counterattack damage, we don't have counterattack horn. Let me add some stuff here. Rejuvenate. And then expertise. Rage drain. Okay. All right, let me read the chat a bit. Man, you guys are just talking about investments, aren't you? By the way, guys, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We do this kind of calculation, and we are gonna be doing the Commander Mathematics video, where we dive deep into like understanding in numbers, so that I can provide you guys a very accurate guide. Okay, right now, like 87 people are watching. That's a lot of people. Okay, so let me delete this. So out attack. Burning Blood plus what was that? I forgot the name. I'm not good with the names. Let me delete this. Let me try to make the font a little bit bigger for you guys to see easier. There we go. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, oh, wait a second. Where was that third skill? Yeah, third skill, we gain 500 rage upon entering combat, right? Yes, yes. Third skill. Okay. So we immediately have 500 rage. Yes. I think we get 500 rage, and then we also immediately rage 15 rage upon entering combat. Yes, so rage drain. This is one target. We are hitting a guy with one target. Regenerate is not working. Let's not calculate horn yet. Okay, let's not calculate the horn yet. So 15, 15, 15. Everything is looking good. Okay, so upon we enter combat, we are gonna be casting our skill in 5 turns. What if we add? I don't think horn is gonna affect much. So yeah, we are entering combat with 500 rage, and then because we are hitting the enemy, our second skill is gonna oh no, wait a second. We also have to consider the rage consumption. Okay, rage consumption. Oh god. Okay, so here this section is the rage gain section. And this is rage consumption section. Second skill. Oh man. Okay, this is gotta calculate. Okay, so third skill and then fourth skill. Third skill, fourth skill. We are not gonna simulate the third skill yet because it gets triggered when we get hit, right? Minus 100, minus 25. We still gotta add some more stuff. So this is rage gained. This is rage consumed. We gotta think that we are gonna be casting our skill when we consumed 1000 rage. Okay, this is consumption, okay? Yo, I just realized that this new commander doesn't do counterattack damage. It should, right? Yeah, it definitely does counterattack damage. Yeah, it definitely does. "15 rage. Casting skill rejuvenate gets procced here 2 times. Minus 100. We just gotta turn. Do I need this? I mean, I guess I could do this. Total rage consumed. We gotta have this. I know these things are getting messy, but just give me a second, guys. Total rage consumed. Six, 7, 8. First skill cycle is at around 8 seconds. Oh. This number always has to be positive number. Here we I think we gotta calculate the 1000 rage sum. Alright, let me read the chat a bit. What are you guys talking about? Just random Joan Belinesky? And we're talking about cars, cavalry. What do you think? Scipio primary or Ragnar primary? I would choose Ragnar as a primary. But I'm currently running Scipio primary because I do not have the 4-set movement speed gear. But if I have the 4-set movement speed gear, I would put Ragnar primary. Is this 1 versus 1 rage engine? No, this is the open field rage engine. So we are not getting attacked. We are not generating rage out of our counterattack damage. This is just that we are generating rage the slowest. I think we should include horn. Let's include horn. Once every 4 seconds can work. Here we gotta do this 1000 because we will not have more rage than 1000, right? So we gotta fix this manually. Wait. We just gotta check down here. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, here we need to fix this. 1000. Why this is not changing though? So first turn I have this and then I do this and okay. Second turn this is not correct. Second turn we gotta add that, and then add this. And this should be correct. So we are starting our second turn with this, and then we're generating this much rage, and then we are spending this rage. I think this is correct. Let's do this. And here we are casting our skill. Then rejuvenate is gonna trigger here. Horn is gonna proc more than this, okay? But let's just do this. Slowest. Okay, so now the rejuvenate procced. Now we are gonna start doing minus 150 rage. Yes, now our first skill triggered 150 rage. Total 250. We're starting off with this, and then we're gaining 179. Yes, we are spending our rage a lot, and then boom shakalaka, we are casting our skill again here. Holy crap, man, this rage simulation is going to be quite the interesting guy. Can I copy here? We gotta move this recommended accessory. This might continue for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here we have a little bit an issue, okay? So first skill 8 seconds, second skill 4 seconds. Oh my gosh, this is insane. However, in the third turn, we are going into minus section. This cannot happen because now this means we are no longer having enough rage to spend. Okay, 60. Wait, let me just put in crit horn. Let me just put in crit horn. Crit horn doesn't sustain as well. But so let me put normal horn. Now this is -4. That means which one is this? Oh, wait a second. Yo, wait a second. Here, draining rage is actually 15 plus 6 target. Yes, because our rage engine warmed up, right? Now here we are seeing some rage caps here. So we gotta fix this. -34. -34. -24. There we go, that's correct. It's gonna be the same. Yes. Oh my god, you guys. The new guy is a monster. The new guy is a monster. It is officially a monster. What happened? Okay, did I do this correct? Let me just focus here a bit and alright, so the first skill cycle is around 8 turn. So we're starting off with this. We are generating this much because we are only hitting one target. Yes. And then this is one target, which means 100. And expertise is gonna... This is fourth expertise. Okay. Expertise skill is gonna trigger blah blah blah. Yes, indeed. Yo, we can actually expertise. We can let me delete this. We can simulate if we need the expertise at all or not. We can simulate that. Just give me a second. Let me just focus here a bit. Okay. Total is this, and we're blah blah blah. This is correct. Correct. This is not correct. Yeah, so this is just total, but it's not gonna change anything. Yes. So this is total amount of rage. that we have generated so far. Total rage gen. Okay, total rage generation. And then during this turn this is correct. So this is our turn. And then yes, that's correct. Add that correct. Everything's going correctly. Now starting from here, we were hitting rage cap because of this regenerate and drain effect. But oh my goodness. Holy moly. Oh my god, man. Okay, so yeah. Okay, now because we are hitting 5 other targets, the rage consumption goes up because we just casted our skill. Boom, 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 boom. And total we are consuming 250 rage a second, which is putting us once every 4 seconds. Yo, wait a second. Let me continue this. So now here we are entering the minus territory. Here we are entering minus territory. So this means we cannot continue casting our skill every 4 seconds. So 8, 4, 4, 4. This one, we have to do this because there's no more rage. So it's gonna be 5 rage consumed. Give me a second. Let me go back and check out the expertise. It spends 25 rage to deal extra damage to all target and drain. Okay, and drain. It says and drain. But because there's not enough rage here, we are hitting 5 target. But we are also draining less rage because we are hitting 5 target. This is gonna go one more. Here it's gonna be the same as well. No, it's not enough. Oh boy, it's still not enough. 3. Still not enough. Nope. Alright, so the drain is not gonna work here. And then we are... Yo! Okay, so... I think the playstyle of this new commander is gonna be a little bit different, guys. So here we are. So we are casting our skill first 8 turn and then 4, 4, 4, and then here we are starting like 5 seconds, so our damage is starting to get nerfed. I will read the chat in a bit, guys. You guys are writing so much stuff. I can see with my corner of my eye, but let me just focus here, just tiny touch. So now our... Wait, why is this minus? This should not go to minus. Oh, okay. There we go. Ah, okay, so I see. 5 target. 5 target. I'm trying to deal with the rage cap as well. This is so much manual work. I don't think I need this section. Let me hide this. It's confusing. Can't we do 6? Yeah, we can. But it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, let me read the chat. Oh, holy crap. What are you guys yapping about? So target one troop and then switch to another troop. Should get 500 rage. Keep switching target. You will still get AoE and gaining 500. I don't think that's how it works. It says upon entering combat. So in order to regain this 500 rage, you gotta go out of combat and then you have to re-engage, right? So changing target is not gonna work like that. My gosh, okay. Nope, it doesn't work. Man, you... So I don't think you need crazed on this guy. So crazed is gonna get wasted because you are draining rage, and that is actually having you rage cap. So crazed is not gonna work on this guy. Let me put that. The crazed is not working. Let me just put that there. No. Yeah. So now he's starting to struggle a bit. It's not even gonna trigger. Yes, not even gonna trigger here. Okay, so here's what we have found. This is very, very weird because you've your first turn 8 seconds. Okay, you are casting your skill 8 seconds, and then consecutive 3 turns, you're gonna be like bursting your skill for 4 seconds, and then you are gonna slow down. But on open field, this is kind of okay, I think, because you sometimes you go out of combat, right? You are not gonna be staying in combat. Like, how much is this? How many turns is this? So 31 seconds, 31 turns. So basically means like on open field, like 1 minute of fighting around. And one thing that for sure, guys, so you guys are saying drums, right? But drums is only gonna help in the beginning. No, drums is not even gonna help in the beginning. Drums is not working on this. Priest doesn't work. Drums doesn't work. Hold on a second, am I correct? Yeah, in the beginning you are not really doing AoE, so you are not really draining stuff. But once you cast your skill, now your engine is warmed up, but again you are generating rage at the maximum speed, right? With horn, including horn. How much is this? Ooh, how much is this? 194. Yo, I even think that horn is like okay. Do I even need horn on this? That's the question. Do I even need horn? I'm gonna delete the horn and see if it's changing anything. So horn is deleted. $220. Oh, yes. This cannot go to minus. Let me just read this. Yes, this cannot go to minus. Okay, you need horn. Okay, you need horn. Okay, you need horn. Horn is helpful. Okay, so yeah, you need horn. Okay, with horn, without horn, because now you are going into minus territory, which cannot happen. So you need horn. I mean, okay, drums can also help a bit, but it's like drums has to proc like here, right? Drums like there's only one window within 4 seconds of drums being procced, and generating extra rage in the first turn doesn't matter. Look at this. So if you generate extra rage in the first turn, it's not gonna matter because you are casting your skill when 1000 rage consumed, and your rage consumption is limited to 125 per turn in the first turn. So having drums is completely useless. Drums useless. Having drums is useless. Crazed is also useless. All right, we gotta not fall into the trap. But horn Horn is useful. Okay, horn is useful. I mean, like, if drums, like, again, rock here, right? Because here we can see that there's like 26 rage window here, but that's like finding needle in the hay. So I like, just for this purpose, drums build is not really working. Maybe starting from here, right? Maybe like, okay. So in the first 4 or 5 skill cycle, including the very first skill cycle, horn is useful. Drums is not that much, but drum is only gonna get useful once you are starting from this, how, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6th skill cycle. Drums useless in the beginning, only gets useful starting from 6th turn and beyond. Okay. Check my message, please. In game. No chat. Okay, let me see. Zavarudo, where did you? You are doing AoE from the get-go. Am I? Am I doing AoE from the get-go right away? If this troop is in the field, blah blah blah, it gains blah 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 blah. Yes, right? For 10 seconds, okay? Oh, wait a second. Yo, this is only 10 seconds buff. This is only 10 seconds buff. And this is the Eternal Emperor, right? After 10, yeah, so 10 seconds outside the city is not a problem, okay? So, like, you go out of your city, you go into the enemy ball, right? And then you're fighting. So this is just on normal circumstances, this is triggering, but this is only 10 seconds. So are you saying that whenever their troop deals direct damage with Iron Piercer or Eternal Emperor effect, it spends 25 rage? So this drain effect is not all the time. It's only for the 10 seconds. Wait, so you do drain immediately 90? Are you sure? It says whenever it deals damage with Iron Piercing Bronze, which is this one, right? We're doing target damage to the current target, one target. Or the Eternal Emperor effect, this is the AoE, right? Whenever we are doing with this or this, right? Either of this, we are spending 25 rage to deal extra damage to all targets. So what I understand from this all targets is that if we are doing damage with this Iron Piercing Bronze, we are doing only damage to one target, which means we are only gonna be consuming a rage from that one target. But once we cast our skill, because we are now hitting 6 targets, we are start gonna draining rage. That's what I understood. Read the first skill. The first skill, it says this commander troops gain Eternal Emperor effect for 10 seconds, right? So we consume 1000 rage and then we gain this effect. So when we enter combat, we do not have this effect, if I'm understanding this correctly. And whenever we deal a damage, we are doing AoE damage. So what my understanding is, when we are entering combat, we are spending 100 rage with the second skill, right? And then we are just doing single target damage until we, consume 1000 rage when we first enter combat. And then after that, we're gonna start doing AoE damage. Oh wait, we do have it from the start after. Oh wait a second. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, okay. Now I understand it. Zavardo. Oh my goodness, we did so much. Okay, so this is Eternal Emperor effect for 10 seconds, right? We're gaining AoE. And here, when we enter combat, after 10 seconds out of the city, we are gaining this effect right away. Alright. Oh my gosh. We have to fix some stuff. But before that, I'll be back. Restroom break. Alright, I'm back. Man, they should just name this One Conquer 6. Just this troop, this commander's troop gained the One Conquer 6 effect. Why not just name it the same? And here it's also One Conquer 6 effect. Why just name it the same, man? Naming the skill completely different with the effects. Gosh darn it. Man, we gotta do this again. Okay, so let me delete this. Okay. We can do this. This section. Boom. No need. Okay, so I see. Oh my goodness. Yo, this is superb, man. Do this and do this. Then we move all here to here. What just happened? Why can't I move? Okay, right off the bat, we are casting our skill. 4 seconds. Right off the bat. Let's say horn triggers here one time. Okay, let me recheck. Let me recheck stuff. 500, yeah, 250. Yo, Zavarudo, thank you so much for pointing that out, man. Very keen eyes. Now here we are starting to have some issues here with the rage. Alright, let me read the chat. Let me take 1 minute break. But if Kingdom primary once reaches 1000 rage consumed, secondary will proc, yes. By the way, attack is looking very valuable for Kinziel March with 222 set. Yeah, we are going to calculate what would be the best gear for Kin or Chin with the Zugalian, and also Chin with the YSG. Chat dropped a video about like YSG, right? If I'm correct. I haven't watched that video yet. Where's chat? Oh yeah. Leaves us speechless. YSG resurrected. Yes, YSG res. So YSG also seems to be very good combo because YSG is giving us a lot of attack stat, right? He already has movement speed 20%. YSG. Yeah, 100 attack for 3 seconds. Launches basic attack, huh? 50% more skill damage. Who else is there? I probably wanna have AoE skill damage, right? This is an interesting stuff. If this commander troop has over 70% rage, it deals 30% more normal damage, but if not, it takes 20% less normal damage, right? So you can be tanky with this. Who else is interesting?
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
Hit with basic attack. Guys, what do you think would be interesting pairing? Why she also has a museum buff? Yes. She has museum buff and also defense, right? Yes, defense. 20% defense and 12% skill damage. Oh, nice. Where's my horn? Where did I put my horn? Here? There we go. Philip would be insane. Bir Berger sen cool. Yeah, Philip is also... My god, if you pair him with Philip, they're gonna be superbly fast march, right? Where's my Philip? Okay, wait. I don't think you should pair him with Philip because Philip does have a chance to cast his skill again, right? So Philip is a bad idea, I think. Because you are starting to cast your skill every 4 seconds right away. If we add Philip, then it's just gonna delay the skill cast by 2 seconds. Because, you know, Philip is casting his skill again. Have a high chance. So it's actually end up delaying the skill cast of Huang. Let's call him like Emperor or something. Qing. Yeah, Philip, I don't think Philip is a good idea, guys. So, yeah, I mean, you're like, what is this? You are gonna be gaining archer HP, like you are so tanky. You're fast. You're reducing rage, but then again, like, oof, man. this is gonna actually mess things up. You're getting huge all damage bonus. You are getting 35%, right? No, 30%. 30% damage bonus, and yes, this is gonna cover. So 60% damage bonus, right? But in exchange, you have a potential chance to reduce your skill casting time. Archer HP 35 HP.
此诚以弱为强者，非为天时，亦以人谋。Ich werde mein Volk weiterhin gegen die Tyrannei Roms vereinen.
Herman is also iffy because he's recasting his skill.
My name is Ozymandias.
Someone said Tomoris. %30 attack. %10 less counter attack damage. Another 30% attack. Ah. No, it's not gonna work. Defense, march speed, counter attack bonus, rage reduction. Sure, it's also decent. I mean, in my opinion, it's either gonna be Zhuge or YSG. YSG also has a chance to gain 100 rage, right? But this chance to gain 100 rage is gonna get wasted. Just like we are seeing, like, there's not much room, honestly. There's not really much room to gain extra rage. Yeah, there's just not much room, man. YSG is an interesting option, but we are just not gonna benefit from the 100 rage gained. But instead, we are gonna be getting tremendous amount of damage bonus, skill in terms of skill damage. Man, so in the first 3 turns we are just wrecking stuff, but starting from here now we are in the negative territory, so we are slowing down. Targets. I'm gonna do this. Let me make it a little bit easier. 5, 4 target. 5, 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 target. 3 target. Seven. Seven, okay. 6. One target, 0. 6 target. Man, this is so confusing. Okay. The Rage engine is so confusing. Yo, Buzzwall, what is up? The first 3 turns is due to instant 500 no. So yeah, we are entering with 500 rage, and then this is gonna help us to cast our skill in 4th turn right away. And the next 3 turns we are gonna be casting our skill every 4 turns. But now we are starting to lack some rage. Maybe drums is useful from 3rd turn. Maybe drums is useful. Maybe YSG is also useful. Because we are losing our DPS right here. Guys, 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 guys. Guys. There might be a new playstyle with this new commander. There might be a new playstyle. So you go in, you cast your skill, you fight for like 12 seconds, right? Or like maybe a little bit over than that. You cast your skill, your first 3 turns, right? And then you intentionally go back and go out of combat. And you go out of combat in 6 seconds. And then you reset your... Wait, you cannot do that because the effect triggers once every 60 seconds. So you cannot really do that. Yeah, you cannot really do that. You cannot really do that. You have to be fighting a bit. Can I do 6? No, it's 5. Let me clean this up. Wait, why is this moving there? Why is this stuff getting moved incorrect? Ah. Now, this is not recommended. I will redo the recommended accessories. All right, what are you guys? why the F they made him so complicated? No, it's just being complicated to do these calculations. But I think he's fresh air because his kit is unique, right? I have a question though. When you get minus 125 rage, minus 125 counted for the next skill cycle consumed already? No, it should not. It should not. No, it should not. So once you hit this, your rage bar goes to 0, right? And then in the next turn, you start from 0. So I calculated like that. So from what I've seen is that the first 3 skill is gonna be every 4 seconds, and then subsequent skill is most likely gonna be every 6 seconds. Wait, give me a second. No. Yo. One, probably 4. Why can't I do 5 here? No, it's 4. Here we are starting from 5. Can I do this 5? Yes, we can. This has to be 4. This is 5. This has to be 3. 2. 12 rage. Yeah, so your rage starts to fire off real quick, and then subsequent skill is gonna be like every 6 turns. But the amount of targets that you're hitting is like varying a lot. So the new commander Chin does a lot of burst damage right away, and then he slows down. Damage factor. What I'm wondering is, will he keep his rage when he's using the active skill? All right, let us now try to calculate the damage per second. Let's see if we can do that. Probably we can, but it's gonna be so complicated, man. So damage factor, 200 damage factor for the damage factor. This is the second skill, right? And then damage factor, expertise. What else we are doing damage? The first skill, damage factor, active skill. Damage factor active skill. Yo, wait a second. We have to simulate Zhuge or something like that. So we gotta simulate Zhuge. This is to take advantage of we are casting our skill every 4 seconds right away, right? So we put the super nuke commander secondary. We have to put the nuking commander secondary to take advantage of this. So the secondary commander has to have a lot of damage factor. That's what we need to do. And just for the case, we shall calculate YSG, okay, and see how things are changing. What else he's doing? So this is the 60% of the damage, up to 5 other enemy. Every target reduced by 15%. Okay, we understand this. This is we are doing basic attack damage. Reduce the damage, so this is not really, this is tanky skill. Now this is the rage, deals extra damage to all targets and drain 15 rage from them. Damage factor of 250. Waning effect, and waning effect says after triggering 2 times in a single second, which is gonna happen right away on open field, every subsequent trigger that second deals 25% less damage than the last one, down to minimum of 25%. My gosh, this is so much stuff, man. So here we have we're hitting 5 target. Man, this is so confusing. I mean, not confusing, but it's just pain in the arse to like calculate this. Every subsequent trigger that the second deals 25% less damage than the last one. So I guess here's the thing. So first damage, first 2 is gonna be 250 damage factor, right? 2 times in a single second. Every subsequent trigger that second deals 25% less damage. Oh. 0.75. 0.75. Down to minimum of 25%. What does this mean, man? Every subsequent trigger that second deals. What is this? Big question, my guy. If Chin gets a lot of rage in the beginning, does that mean he instantly rage cap and you can't gain any new rage unless you used up his rage bar? No, man. With the simulation, he is gaining 500 rage, but he is never rage capping. So after first turn, your total rage is gonna be 444. Second turn, 388, 332, and 302. So your actual rage bar is never gonna go beyond 1000. It's never going beyond 1000. It's just your rage consumption sometimes becomes more than you are generating rage, which is why the total amount of rage that you actually have is dropping down here. And because if you don't have enough rage to spend, you are losing DPS, right? So here we are only doing damage to like 1 target, 5 target here, and then 4 target, 5 and 2. I don't understand this, guys. Do you have any idea? The third skill gives 500 rage every time you enter combat. Can't that be used to go out in and out of combat? Yes, you can. I think I should not have deleted my previous simulation, but yes, you can utilize. You go out of combat, and when you enter combat, you are now gaining 500 rage. However, you will not gain the Eternal Emperor effect because that has a 60 seconds of cooldown. So you can do that every 60 seconds, yes, but like within 60 seconds you go out of combat, right? And then you re-engage. In that case, as simulated before, your first skill cycle is gonna be 8 seconds.
Welcome.
Because you are not having that effect. Oh man, so Chin is also very, very like when you engage and then you accidentally go out of combat right away, man, your DPS is gonna plummet down. It's like every troop you hit 25% less than. Okay. I have no idea why this is missed. So does that mean, okay, so here's what so first target is gonna hit 250, second target is gonna hit by 0.75, right? Then second target is gonna get hit by 50. Third target is gonna get hit by 25. And then because it's not gonna go down beyond 25%, we're gonna stay here. So like 5 target, 4, 3, 2, 1 target case. 5 target case, we are having this. 4 target case, we are having this. 3 target case, we are having this. 2 target case, this. 1 target case, this. This much damage total. Damage factor. Right? So we can do this. Here we are doing. Oh no. That's special. No, this is 3. That means This 4 means I gotta put this here. This is 2 means I gotta put this here. Yeah, our DPS is going down a lot. Damage factor active skill. So now let's check out the damage factor of active skill. So 60% of the damage after 5 target, and then reduces by 15%, and we should have cap of 50%, right? So that means 200 damage factor, 60% of the damage. And then if we are hitting 5 target, it's gonna be something like this, 60. Up until here. Let me just do this. And then here, 85, 70, 55. Here we're not hitting anyone, so 0. 2 targets, 85. 3 targets, 70. 1 target is 100%. This is 3 targets, right? Yes. This is 0. Two should be 427, not 250. No, 2 target means this is your basic attack, and then 1 more target for the expertise skill, which is hitting 250. If it means 3, then it has to be why 400. So here we are hitting 6 targets, right? 1 of them are my basic attack and 5 other are my expertise skill. So if it's 2 target, then that means 1 of them is my basic attack, and then the other one is getting hit by my expertise skill, which is 250 damage factor. So when I understand it correctly, it will be very important to stay in combat as long as possible. If I go out, lose a lot of DPS. So within your first minute, try to be in a combat. And then after 1 minute get passed, you have to go out of combat and reset yourself, because in the first 3 turns you are gonna be just bombing your skills, and then later on subsequent skills are every 6 seconds, which is still, you know, decent. Hold on a second. What is the total amount of damage that this guy is doing? Here we have Zugulian skill damage factor 2000. That means 2000 plus 0.5 plus. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, yes, that's correct. 5 target here, Zugulian 5000. And here's Zugulian 5000. Why do I have 60 here? Oh my gosh, bro. I made an error here. Now I gotta redo the whole thing. And it's just... Okay, so... Zero. 1. Oh, it's gotta be 4. Can I do 6 here? Yes, I can. There has to be 4. Eleven rage. Yeah, it's around like all subsequents are like 6 seconds. But here we are not really considering the fact that we are getting hit by those smite and combo damage, right? If we are getting hit by smite and combo damage, we are wasting our rage to negate that, reduce that damage. So this is probably gonna be even slower. Wait a second. It says to all targets. Ah, so this is hitting 6 target either or. Ah, I see what you mean, PTI. Expert. So this has to be 250, right? Ah, so this is actually hitting 6 targets. Okay. This expertise skill can hit 6 targets. I see what you mean, PTI. Ah, okay. Now this is making things easier. Oh, let me just do this. There we go. Boom. Boom. Excuse me. 1 target. Yes. 4 target. 6 target. 4 target. 1 target. 2 target. Nope. Ah, I see what you mean, PT. I see. So he's dealing 4000 damage factor first seconds, which is not in the same level as Zhuge, but the power of Qin is that he can just burst those skill damage so much. Double check my calculation. Two times 250, not 62.5 though. Question, if I spend rage to reduce damage, why isn't that counting as rage consumed? I think that does count as rage consumed, but the problem is that you only have so much rage to spend, right? So when you enter combat, you are immediately gaining 500 rage here. And then thanks to that, you will be able to cast your skill every 4 seconds or 4 turns in the first 3 skill cycles. So you are just gonna machine gunning your skills. However, starting from the 4th skill cycle, because now you are spending your rage a little by little, your fuel in the tank is getting used up. Now, you know, because there's like very less rage, you are now not really hitting that many targets. I mean, of course, like if you put like a horn, right, it's gonna help. And then also if you have drums, it's gonna help. But horn and drums is like, okay, horn can be useful in the first 3 cycle, but drums is not gonna be that much useful because you are almost generating rage at max cap for 4 turns straight. And then starting from the 4th skill cycle, your rage tank, your fuel is getting consumed. I mean, there's very little room to gain rage, but if you put drums, it will be helpful starting from here. So, oh, wait a second, this is actually 6 seconds now. I mean 7. If we gain 50 here, yeah, probably, right? Every 6 seconds, this much damage factor. Herman is doing 3 targets, 0.7. I think he is definitely doing more damage. Qin plus Zhuge is gonna do more damage than Zhuge plus Herman. But we gotta calculate the damage factor with the bonuses though. Okay, so this is a commander we always want to exit combat, if I'm understanding this. You want to exit combat after 1 minute, because the expertise skill can trigger once every 1 minute, right? It has 60 seconds of cooldown. So before that, you just fight, and in the first 3 skill cycle, you're going to be casting your skill super fast, but afterwards, it's going to slow down. And then after 60 seconds, you intentionally go out of combat and then you re-engage. And if you re-engage, you're gonna have this. But can you survive for like 1 minute on open field though? I mean, yes, you can, but after 1 minute, your HP is gonna be like a very low, anyways, right? Why is fourth skill costing 150 rage? It should be 25 only. No, it's 150 rage because we are spending 25 rage every target we hit. And we have cracked this code. We think that, you know, we are spending 25 rage every target we hit, per target, right? And if we hit 6 target, it's gonna be 150 rage. Why we did that is because when we watched the video, the guy was casting his skill every 4 seconds. And we were wondering how was that achieved. The guy was casting his skill 4 seconds, right? If you rewatch the video. And the only possible way to achieve is you are consuming 250 rage per second, right? And this just happens to have your second skill is going to consume 100 rage. And then the fourth skill, which is the expertise skill, is hitting 6 target and total 150 rage for 6 targets. So if you add the 100 rage with 150 rage, you are consuming 250 rage per second right away. And this is allowing you to cast your skill every 4 seconds. Maximum potential time, we have found out that you can cast your skill every 3 seconds, but this is not possible because there is 1 second interval of each skill cast. So going to 3 seconds is not possible. Maximum, you will be casting your skill every 4 seconds. This is how we cracked from watching the video. How are you even have enough rage to even cast? Because you don't have the rage, you won't consume. Yeah, so if you have expertise, Chin, right? Then you are gonna be gaining the Emperor effect right away. And then whenever you enter combat with the third skill, you are gaining 500 rage right away. So your fuel tank starts with 500 rage, and then you're gonna have your active skill cast right away. You will be gaining the effect, so you are gonna be doing AoE damage right away. So you are consuming maximum amount of rage, and your fuel tank starts from 500. Look at the video, he ain't targeting 6 people. Let me rewatch that again. How many marches there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? No, there's actually 6 march in there. Let me show you this. Guys, look at this. There's actually 6 march. 1, 2, and there's 1 attacking him. 3, I think there's 1 march here. 4. Yeah, but there's 1 march right there, right? He's attacking. There's a guy right here. 1, 2. Gosh darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 march in there. Oh yeah. Isn't that one more march right there? 1, 2. How many marches is this? 1, 2. I think there's one march right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one march right there as well. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't there 6 march? I mean, there has to be 6 march, right? When you are showcasing a new commander, right? Kind of messy. Yeah, it is. I mean, I guess we have to do testing once the commander comes out and, actually see the reports and stuff. But this is just, us watching the video and reading the skills and doing some calculation. Let me delete this section. Did I do Herman YSG before? Oh no, this is the equipment calculation. Maybe here? No. Is this Herman YSG? Zugel and Herman, yeah, there we go. Let me copy this. And I'm getting a little bit hungry. I might wrap up the stream soon. And we can continue later. Okay, so this is the... yes. Feral nature will proc... Like, okay, let's say feral nature procs here. We gotta calculate feral nature. Oh, we gotta calculate feral... Okay, so let's not calculate feral nature. So without feral nature triggering, okay, so here we haven't calculated feral nature. Even if feral nature, like feral nature could help here. Ah, I see. So crazed is definitely a no-go. Drums is gonna get useful only after starting from 4th skill cycle. Horn is useful. Crazed is gonna help. There's a chance of crazed is gonna help. Okay. We're cooking stuff. Let me check this damage factor. So this is actually a damage of DPS. Yeah, this is the DPS of Horn is proccing here. Yeah, Horn. I mean, Horn can proc again, but it's not gonna matter. Alright, so this is the damage factor of Herman plus Zugalian. Oh man! %, 6 and 6, right? Yes. So 3, 15, 3% skill damage, 15% for secondary. Zugulian is giving 20% skill damage, 20% skill damage. And I don't think I have calculated the Marquis effect here. Did I? Let me see. 20% skill damage. 10%. What is this? 20%. So 40. $30, $50. Where is 16% more coming from? Is there any other skill damage bonus here? There's no, right? So 6, 6, 3. Oh, there is! Oh no, this is skill damage reduction. Why is it 166? So it has to be like 40, 50, 53 here, and then 65 here. Latent power. Is latent power gonna work though? I don't think latent power is gonna work, right? It's not, is it like damage over time? I don't think this is damage over time, right? Definitely this guy is not gonna go with Herman, because Herman is like AoE damage bonus, right? And his skill is like single target. It says single target. What is this? Ah, this is Hunter. We are talking about Hunter, so let me delete this. Ooh, what the hell is this number that I'm... This is not even freaking boosted number. Three 33. Oh, okay. There's an error. There we go. I was like, what the hell is this? All right, let me read the chat. Oh my goodness. Gigi might work with him too. Wait, what if rage bar is actually showing you how much rage you have consumed versus how much you have? Yeah, I think the rage bar is showing how much rage you have actually consumed. More. 5. 6 seconds. Ah, this is confusing. One, two, three. So within 12 seconds, okay, the first skill cycle of Zhuge is gonna be hitting like 17,000 damage factor, but you are doing, because you are just right away bursting your stuff, you are, oh, what is this number? Up until the first skill cycle of Zhuge and Herman, in this is Zhuge Herman, you have 30% more DPS. No, not DPS, but 30% more. You're doing 30% more damage. This also translates to DPS because it's gonna be the same. And then afterwards, Zhuge and Herman is casting their skill once every 7 or 8 seconds. Probably 7 seconds. But you are now casting your skill every 6 seconds. No, not this one. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Not 30. Oh. Oh, 82%. Am I going crazy? Yo, am I crazy? Oh my goodness. Oh. Instant maxim, yes or no, bro? I think it's yes. I think it's resounding yes. Man, even after, even starting from the weaker skill cycle, right? Even starting from the weaker skill cycle, okay, man. So, here's the thing. As explained, you're gonna be gaining all of those effects, right? And then in the first turn, because you are just nuking down enemies, this is considering we are hitting 5 targets, okay? In just 12 seconds, you are gonna be doing 31,000 damage factor of damage if you are hitting all the targets. In 12 seconds, okay, in 12 turns. However, like if we take a look into the Zhuge and Herman, exactly the same time, right? They are doing, let me just do this. They are doing only like 17,000 damage. So this is like the auto attack damage, and then you are casting your skills here, right? This is the Marquis effect damage. We do have the Marquis effect damage. We don't even have the Marquis effect damage here. Oh no, we do have here. Yeah, we do have here. We have the Marquis effect damage here. We're probably gonna get the Marquis effect damage somewhere around, like, yes, here, because we're casting at home. No, not here, but here, maybe. Yes. So you're just gonna wreck enemy, doing like almost double the amount of damage. And then yes, starting from the 4th skill cycle, your fuel in the tank in terms of rage is starting to get empty, right? So you are now gonna start casting your skill every 6 or 7 seconds. Okay, and then the amount of target you're hitting is also gonna vary depending on your rage remaining, but still yeah, still you are pulling off like 3,000 something damage here, and then here as well. And then this is the 2nd skill cycle damage factor of Zuglian Herman, 7 or 8 seconds, right? Chin is gonna be like 6 or 7 seconds. So the 2nd skill cycle is damage is gonna decrease because we are running out of fuel, but still total is gonna be like 25,000 damage, and Herman Zuglian is like 18,000 damage. Again, I am not considering the the boosts that we are getting from the armaments or KK buff, right? This is only commander bonus and talent bonuses that we are considering. Even if you consider the boosts, the percentage is gonna be the same because it's just the multiplier at the end, right? What did I calculate it correctly? Like this is like dangerous territory. For a starter, what is the minimum investment you think you'll be good at 5551? Let's see. No, I think there's no budget investment. You need the you need this expertise skill. Because without the expertise skill, the first skill cycle is gonna be 8 seconds, as I calculated before, but I just deleted it. So you are gonna be building up your stuff very, very slowly. But the subsequent skills are gonna be, subsequent 2nd, 3rd, and 4th skill are gonna be every 4 seconds. So I think you need the expertise for this. Well, but 5, 5, 5. Train. Yeah, I think, yeah, you gotta, like, I don't think there's budget version. This guy is like screaming to get expertise. Here you are also having rage consumption and rage drained here, right? Here as well. So this guy is like screaming to get expertise. There is no budget version on this guy. You are dangerous territory, bro, with that fresh haircut. Don't look at me with those eyes. Indeed, yes. Felix, shouldn't active damage factor be 300? You mean which one? This one? Or here, this? Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you are correct. You are correct, man. We are hitting 5 targets, not 1 target. Here 4. Here 2. You are absolutely correct. Here 3. Wait. Yes. 85, that's correct. 4. 3 targets, that means this has to be 7. Zero, 0. This is 1 target, that means this. Yeah, right? Yes. Oh, we're doing even more damage. Oh my goodness. I think it's even more damage, yeah. Guys, so I think... So, I might have made some calculational error here. Okay, so there's no denying that because we are working with so many numbers. But so far, you know, I think this is giving us a good picture of like what this commander is capable of. So far, he is doing tremendous amount of damage and just wrecking stuff. So much damage, it's unbelievable. So he is must have a commander if you are playing Archer, and no questions asked, max. He has to get maxed. He's screaming to get maxed. No budget version, he just needs to get maxed. And he is just doing so much damage. This is... Oh, wait a second. I think I forgot about the wedge formation. Ah, that explains. 58. 70. Ah, that explains, man. 58. 70. But here I gotta do that. So 38. We're doing even more. 50. 44. 50. 38. 8. Okay, it did not change the number much, but I just included the wedge. There's no armaments like inscriptions that we're talking about here. Both simulation right here is like only commander and like empty wedge. Here is also only commander and empty wedge. No boosts are being calculated, no bonuses are extra other bonuses are being calculated. But this is just for comparison purposes, so we can have the two factors similar just to get this percentage number, right? So this is just giving us general idea. where you can see the limitation, I don't see any AoE limit. So here it says 5 other targets, right? And you are doing 1 target to this. So this 5 other target is getting selected randomly, but maximum you're just doing damage to 6 targets. That's maximum. So this is your current target. You're doing damage with Iron Piercer, and then 5 other targets, 5 other random targets, and total it's gonna be 6 target. Which means here it says all targets. That means all the 6 targets that we are hitting, right? We are spending rage and draining rage while doing damage. So that's why we put it here. Is it just me, or his ability at 6 target, it says up to 5 additional target at current target plus 5 in normal English. So Mythos stays the same. Focus Archer. Yeah, man, this is what Archer needs to do, okay? Archer needs to be the dangerous guys on open field. They should be doing tremendous amount of damage. This is what Archer should be doing. Archer should not be like super tanky, or like if you attack me I'm gonna do so much counter attack damage. I don't think Archers, the design should be like that. But Archers should be doing something like this. Hey, I'm a dangerous guy. I'm gonna wreck you if you guys don't take me out. This is what Archers should be saying. And I think this is a good direction for Archers. Infantry is gonna be like, hey, I'm tanky guy, you know? But with the Bai Chi is like, what's going on, right? But infantry should be like, yo, I'm tanky-ish, and you know, I do a decent amount of damage and I'm decently tanky. So you know, you don't need to focus me, right? Or you can focus me, whatever. Cavalry is like, yo, I'm super fast. I'm gonna do a single, not a single target, but 1 to 3 target, maybe maximum, right? I don't think cavalries should be doing like 5 target AoE. That's gonna be weird for cavalry. But cavalry is like hit and run, and just cavalry is like kind of like that assassin troop type, right? Your cavalry goes in, targets 1 march, and just wrecks that guy and goes out. Cavalry should be like that. Archer, on the other hand, is like kind of like the maybe like the slowest march on the open field, but like super dangerous. If you guys don't focus me, if you guys ignore me, I'm gonna wreck you guys. That's how Archer should be. So this is exactly what Archers are doing. It says up to 5 other targets. Yes. So on open field, we are just simulating as if there's plenty of targets. So it's gonna just choose random 5 other targets, right? So we are just calculating the maximum amount of target. Here we are also calculating the maximum amount of targets. Like our skills are hitting 5 targets. Do you think this commander might be better than Liu Che? I don't think it's comparable. Like the purpose of these 2 commanders are very different. Like in terms of raw DPS output, I think no one is gonna beat this commander in terms of raw DPS output. No one is gonna beat this commander right now. And this is how Archer should be. I mean, Zhuge and Herman, in terms of raw damage output, they were also kind of like number 1. No one went close to Zhuge and Herman. No one really went near. There's only one pairing that went close, which was, I think it was like Huang Arthur or Joan Arthur. We did the calculation with the Arthur, right? Where is the Arthur? Is it here? Yes. Yeah, Zhuge and Herman still was number 1 damage output commander, like in terms of raw damage output. Arthur came in and Arthur was wrecking stuff. Yes. Came close to Julian and Herman, right? But now, with this new commander, this guy is, no one is gonna top this guy. I think Archer should be like this. So far looks crazy, to be honest. Very crazy indeed. Very, very extremely crazy. This is just crazy. Which archers should be like this, right? What I love to see is a CH change to siege and make the neutral to all troop types and change to rally meta, and then archers should be the field range troop type. That's a big change, man. That is a big change. Infantry should be the slowest march, very tanky with small burst, but now Lilith kinda abandoned that way for infantry. See, the thing is that infantry is... are you sure about infantry being slowest? Because... let me just do this. Where can I showcase this? Yeah, so like infantry units are carrying like there's armor, right? Heavy armor, and then shield and sword, but they can walk. But what archers are carrying is like this kind of like super heavy bow. But yeah, I guess archers can be in the middle, I guess. But these crossbows are quite heavy, and like in a long range, you cannot reload your bow with your hand, especially these crossbows. Like if you talk about in real life, these heavy duty crossbows, you need tool to actually pry them, you know, and reload, and then you put your arrow. You need a tool in order to reload this. Regular human strength are not going to be able to reload the crossbows. Oh my god. Yep. So I was talking about this one, right? So infantry is carrying like sword and plate armor, maybe like some shield, right? Okay, so they can walk. But archers like this long bow right here is yes, you can do it like, you know, you can just shoot arrows with this, right, if you are strong enough. But the crossbows, historically, this heavy duty crossbows, this is not possible to reload with your hand. You need some sort of tool in order to do that. I mean, there are many types of different crossbows, right? And these stuff with the tool, with the arrows, and with the crossbow itself could be quite heavy as well. Then again, I'm not a history expert, so what do I know? Alright guys, I think we are gonna be ending today's session. Maybe tomorrow or in the next live stream, I am going to calculate what would be the best gear, and we are gonna just take a look into like Qin plus Zhuge and then Qin plus YSG. If you have any other commander suggestions, pairings, right, for me to calculate the gear, you can leave a comment in the recording of this live stream, because this live stream is gonna stay as a recording. And if you're also new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. And we are gonna be doing the commander mathematics video in a couple of days. I mean, I think I need more time to fully analyze this, but we can do this live, okay? We are gonna be doing this live. The equipment calculation, we're gonna be doing this live. But today we are gonna just leaving this DPS and rage engine simulation as it is, like this. Hopefully we did not make any mistake, but I'll just recheck the numbers if I have time in the future. Before you leave, thoughts on Chin plus Arthur? Let's see. Okay, so now we understood the commander, right? The Chin. So what this guy, the new Archer commander, is gonna be is he is asking for Nuker as a secondary commander. Nuking commander. Just nuke. Okay. And let's see if Arthur is gonna be filling that shoes. So Arthur is doing damage to 3 target and 2800 damage factor, which is good. March speed bonus, okay. Attack bonus, okay. This is a very good stat for Chin. And you are also gaining skill damage bonus here, 10%, good. You are doing rage reduction, but this is whenever you are doing... Wait, whenever it launches a combat attack or deals direct damage. Reduce all targets rage by 1. Wait a second, isn't this gonna like... Chin is gonna trigger this effect on cooldown, right? Because he's doing so much direct damage, right? Wait, this is direct damage, right? Yeah, deals direct damage with basic attack, so it's all direct damage. So yeah, this is gonna get triggered. Whenever it uses active skill, 30% march speed for 3 seconds. For Chin, you are casting your skill every 4 seconds, which means this 30% march speed is gonna be there most of the time. Let's see this. If this commander is secondary, their troop is blah blah blah. Whenever their troop deals direct damage, it has 25% chance to deal additional damage every 1 second, blah blah blah. Oh my goodness, this doesn't have a cooldown, right? So the above thing, this combo version, right? This one extra combo, blah blah blah. This effect can trigger multiple times per second each, blah blah blah, and its second trigger is reduced by 50% of previous trigger chance, cooldown 10 seconds. But Arthur, this additional damage 25% doesn't have a cooldown, if I understood this correctly. So because Chin is like bursting many damage factors like every second to 6 target, this is like triggering a lot of the time. You are doing a lot of additional damage, and then this is also triggering. I think Chin and Arthur is just gonna be beast as well. Chin Arthur, Chin Zugulian. So Arthur is properly considered as a nuclear bomb commander, and yeah, Chin is asking for a nuclear bomb, a lot of damage secondary commander. Онтхнээ сайхан амраарай гол. Би одоо ингэсгээ бас дуслаа. It's going to get CD later on. 6 target rage reduction is nice, but what's going to feed Chin the rage he needs other than Zuguyan? No, here, so Chin generates rage very decently. Okay, so in the first turn, you are generating almost 200 rage, and then after you cast your skill, you are like hitting the cap. This is the rage cap. We are hitting a rage cap. Not here. So Chin is generating rage decently, but oh, there is a rage cap here. What the hell? There we go. Chin is hitting rage cap a lot, so Horn is gonna help. Drum is gonna help starting from like around here, right? 4th skill cycle. And also you do get help from the feral nature. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Ah, okay, so this is not... Nah. Okay. Disregard that. Correct, no cooldown. It can happen on every skill cycle and both skills in the same cycle too. Man, this, yeah, Chin Zhugulian or Chin Arthur or Chin YSG also can wreck stuff. Maybe in the next stream we can calculate Chin YSG as well. Yeah, we can do that easily. Amazing how many people watch Billik doing sums. Indeed, man. You guys are all try-hard nerds who want to understand and be very competitive. I guess very competitive spirit, right? Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some stuff. Let me see who else is streaming. We are gonna continue this like in the next stream. I do have Altar and other stuff coming in, and also Kingsland as well. Not sure when we are gonna continue this, but we'll see. Alright, Muffle Rock is streaming, so let's rate him. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Yay, Will just came in. We're just ending this stream, man. What's up, Matt? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be ending the stream. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe again, and catch you guys in the next time. Peace.